Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. I wanted to have one more beautiful class today, and that is on transformations. That is on SSIS transformations, where we are going to be seeing lot of block transformation, non-block transformations, and semi-block transformations, right? So the first transformation I wanted to understand is aggregated transformation. Before that, let me go to start dev environment. I wanted to open my SSIS project. Please wait, it's being opened. Now I'm talking about data flow activities. When you come down, the first transformation. So we have sources, we have destinations, we have other transformations and common transformations. When you go, the first transformation is called aggregate transformation. Clear? So what is aggregate? Can use average, sum, min, max count on the source data, supports a group by clause. It is a block transformation. So I have the data in the source like this. So Ram is in Chennai, John is in Bangalore, Venu is in Chennai, Salman is in Hyderabad. But in the destination, I don't need the data. I need a report like this. I wanted to have some data like this. In the destination, Chennai, 2 people are there. Hyderabad, 1 guy is there. Bangalore, 1 guy is there. So this is the data I wanted to have it in my destination. If that is the case, use aggregate. So grouping by city, and I'm having employees data. So I am not taking the all the data, employee ID, name, city. I'm not having only city column and grouping by number of employees. If you need like that, so in between you need to use group by, and within that I have to use aggregate transformation. Clear? So I want to perform some aggregations on the original data. The next one is called balanced data distributor. So I go here. The second one is balanced data distributor transformation. What is it? It is distributes the data to many destinations. Distributes data to many destinations, faster insets to destinations. It is for load balancing, round robin technique to store the data. It is faster to load the data. So what will happen? I'll tell you. So I have, let me open Paint, and I have some data coming from where. So always we are reading the data. ETL means what? ETL means extract the data, transform the data. So extracting means what? Extracting means reading the data. Reading the data from the source. Right? That is what is called extracting the data means. So now you tell me, reading is faster, writing is faster. Which one is faster? You tell me. So definitely reading is faster. We can read data quickly, but writing means destination where you're going to be writing, right? Loading. So transforming the data in between, afterwards we'll say loading the data. Loading means writing the data. Writing the data in the destination. Destination could be Oracle server, SQL server, or a destination could be Excel sheet. Destination could be flat file. Destination could be lot of things. Okay, so you can write the data. Now tell me which one is faster, reading is faster or writing is faster? The answer definitely reading is faster, writing is slow. Clear? But when you read thousands of lines from the source, and if you take the data into the destination, all the data I have to write it. So reading thousand lines will be so for 1 minute or 1 second. So writing 1,000 rows will not be 1 second, it will be 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 4 seconds. So that means what will happen from source to destination? Writing is slow, you're reading blah blah blah, but writing is not happening properly. So there is a time delay, time gap. Clear? So it will take a lot of time for you to write the data. So what normally people are going to be doing? People are not writing all the data into the single hard disk or single drive. Clear? So normally what will happen in the bigger servers, they will have multiple, hard disks. Normally in your laptop, you have only one drive, right? Only one hard disk. But if you have, bigger servers and there you don't have a small, only one, 10 terabyte of hard disk, they don't maintain 100 terabyte of only one single hard disk. They will maintain multiple hard disks in the bigger servers like data warehousing or data centers. What will happen? So instead of loading the data into single drive or single computer, so if the single computer has a single hard disk, it will take a lot of time. So they will have multiple hard disks within the single drive. So in between, what are we going to do? We are going to maintain a balanced data distributor. So we're going to be having. So when you have a balanced data distributor, what will happen? It is going to be reading 1,000 rows. Okay. So you're going to be reading 1,000 rows, but all 1,000 rows will go. So to simplify your answer, let us say we are reading every time 900 rows. So out of 900 rows, the first 300 rows will go here. Clear? So first 300 rows will go here and remaining 300 rows will go here and remaining 300 rows will go here. Clear? So it will give 300 rows. This will be busy writing. So by the time it is writing, it will jump here. So it is going to one by one. It will come to first and it will give 300 rows. This hard disk is busy writing the data. Then it will go to the second drive. Then it will give 300 rows. Then this guy is writing. Then it will give you 300 rows. By that time this guy is writing and this guy is busy, again this guy will come and give another 300 rows to this guy. Again, this guy is busy writing the data into the hard disk. Now this guy will jump. Clear? He will give again 300 rows. Like that, millions of data will be loading. So I'm simplifying the data, simplifying the understanding process. You don't, load all the data into the single drive. And again, you don't load all the data because 900 rows writing into a single drive will be difficult. So I will take a round robin technique. Round robin technique means if I have a 3 rows, one row I will give it to you. You're busy with this. And second row I will give it to you. Second row I will give it to you. So you think about, you have 3 kids. Mother is preparing 3 rotis. What mother is going to be doing? So one roti will be giving it to one kid. One roti will be giving it to one more kid. One roti will be giving it to one more kid. So they're busy eating. They're busy eating the roti. So what will come? So one roti will come to you first. Again, the second roti will come and second roti will come, second roti will come. So that is how the mother is distributing. So this is what is called a round robin technique. Clear? Again, if you need a third roti, the mother will come to this guy and he will be busy eating it. Next roti will come here. Next roti will come here. And once everything is full, then you people will stop writing into the hard disk. Clear? So this is what is called, round robin technique. Round robin technique means what? You don't give all the 3 rotis to single kid. You don't give all the 3 rotis to single kid. You have 3 kids, so you will be giving 1, 1, 1, again 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, until and unless you have finished your rotis. Am I clear? So this is how a one source reading the data is always faster, but while giving the data, bigger server. This is only one server. but it has a lot of hard disks within that single server. Clear? So what will happen while you're writing the data into the single hard disk, you will have a single writer, right? They'll maintain hardware three sets of hard disk, four sets of hard disk. So one hard disk is busy writing the data. So again, you will give some more data to the second hard disk in a single computer. So these are very, very bigger computer. So with the help of a balanced data distributor, what will happen? The data will get distributed equally for all the destinations, so that the data writing also can happen very, very quickly. If you are giving 900 data simultaneously, means you are also busy, and simultaneously these people are also busy. So you will become very, very faster in the query performance point of view. Distributes data to many destinations and a faster inserts to destinations. It is a load balancer, round robin technique to distribute its data. It is faster to load the data to the destination. Am I clear? So that is what is called this one. The next one is called conditional split. So we have cache transformation. Then after that, we'll discuss where is cache transformation is there. Cache is there, I think, on top of other transformation. Cache is here. So I have taken this, but again, we'll jump to this transformation. No problem at all. So what is a cache transformation? This will cache the data from the source to speed up the process. The lookup transformation performs the lookups on the cache. Okay. So what is a lookup? What is a cache? We are going to be having 1 hour session when we're talking about a lookup transformation. We'll talk about this cache later. So we'll talk about conditional split now. Splits the input data based on the filter condition. Unmatched rows go to the default output. So what I'm going to be doing, I have some data like this, one Ram, the John. I have some data like this. Clear? So here I wanted to take male data, female data separately. I need to create a split. So male data should go to this destination. Female data should go to this destination. Unmatched data should go to this destination. Male, 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 K. This is not a M, this is not a M, this is unmatched data. This is unmatched data. So these two rows will go to unmatched destination. That is here. All the male data will come here. All the female data will come here. So you can write multiple conditions. You can write multiple conditions based on the condition, the data. If it is a male, get this. If it is a female, if it is female data, pump this, pump here, put it here. So depends upon your condition, your data will be split. Conditional split. Based on the condition, the data is going to be splitting. So this is similar to SQL where class. SQL where class, what we write? Where gender equals to female, where gender equals to male. Like that we're going to be writing, right? So it is similar to SQL where clause. But why are we not using a where clause here? Because if you use where clause, only source must be SQL. But sometimes we get the data from SQL. Sometimes we get the data from Excel sheets. Sometimes we get the data notepad. In the notepad data, can you write a where clause? It is not going to work, right? If the data is there in the SQL, then we can write select star from the employee table where gender equals to male. We can write the queries. But when the data is coming from a source like flat file or Excel file or XML file, some non-SQL means you will not be able to write the query. Where clause is not going to work. Am I clear? That is the reason we are going to be using a conditional split. It can be used to work with the different conditions. Very, very important transformation. Split the data based on the year. 2011 data should go to one destination. 2012 data should go to one destination. 2013 data should go to one destination. Year-wise split, I wanted to have it. So this is what is called conditional split. A lot of places where we're going to be using this transformation. This is a non-blocked transformation. It is very, very faster. It is very, very faster. This we can use it everywhere. So the next one is called data conversion transformation. Data conversion transformation, let me show you. So after this one, we have a data conversion. So we knew that we have a two types of data in all over the world, right? That is what we knew. So what kind of a data you have? You have data not only in English, but also in Hindi, but also in Chinese, but also in lot of other languages. But in India, since we are being ruled by English, we can speak a lot of English. So apart from India, maybe other countries, the data will not be there in English, right? The data may be in different languages, right? So remember, the data I'm talking about, data need not be in English. Data may be in some other language also. So what kind of a data entire globe can have? Entire globe can have two types of data. So there is a not only one type of data, I'm talking about two types of data. One is called Unicode data. One is called Unicode data. The second one is called non-Unicode data. Clear? So there are the two types of data I'm going to be getting from complete world. Complete IT industry or a complete business can generate two types of the data. One type of data is called as non-Unicode data. This is a purely data is there in English. Clear? So here one character of data will take 1 byte of space. Okay, one character will take 1 byte. If you wanted to store my name in English, so I can write like this, right? So what is this data? When I write my name in English, for example, my name is Bhaskar Jogi. What kind of a data it is? It is a completely non-Unicode data. Non-Unicode data means what? The data is in English, but I wanted to type my data in Telugu. So how to write Telugu? So let me translate like this, or English, right? Let me take a translate something. I will write my name and I wanted to get the script like this. This is what is called not the Unicode data. I wanted to store the data in this language. Now, this is what is called Unicode data. Unicode means what? Unicode means all languages, including English. All languages, including English, even including English also will be there. Clear? If I store some data in either like this, or I may store, I wanted to have it in Hindi. So I may take Hindi also. So I wanted to have my name in Hindi. So I can simply copy and I wanted to have like this. Or I wanted to my name in Chinese. So can I have it in Chinese? Why not? I will be able to go, I will say Chinese language. Okay. So this is my name in Chinese, right? So people may give you data in different format. So this is what is called Unicode data, or I can also write my name in English. Clear? Also, I can write my name in English. So this is what is called Unicode data. Unicode means all languages English, all languages including English. Clear? So this is a purely English here. All languages plus English also. Here one character will take more space, 2 bytes of space. That is one more difference. Compulsorily, you have to know what is the difference between Unicode data, non-Unicode data. Now you tell me, I open, let us say Google. Let me open a Google. Okay, google.com. When I go to google.com, it is telling me, you can see in Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, blah, blah, blah. Now tell me, Google offered in these languages, what are these called as? These are called as Unicode. These are called as what? Unicode. So Google may be developed with the help of a C++, or it has developed with the help of a Java, or Google is developed with the help of a .NET. We don't know. But all these people today can understand all these languages. Remember this point. So all applications today, all modern applications today can understand your own languages. Remember, and you can also generate the data in your own language. That is what is called a beauty. So the data can be purely in English, or the data can be in other languages, including English. So what is the difference between here? Difference is English, this one, and one character 2 bytes, one character 1 byte. That is one thing. Here, if you wanted to store completely English data, there is a data type called DTSTR. Okay, in SSIS there is a this one, and in SSIS to store the data, it is a DTWSTR. W means a wide string, because it is going to be taking a single byte. It is going to be taking 2 bytes. So they put wide string. Wide string means you can store Unicode data. Clear? In SQL also we can have what is called as a text and in text, or we can say char var data. Char var means non-Unicode data, n char and n var. N stands for national char, national var. National char, actually it is not a international character. International character, they should have given I, but they're putting n char, n var. So you can have not only English data, but also other data. So examples like Excel and XML, all these are even today, they can support Unicode data, but Notepad and old text files, they cannot support this. They will be supporting non-Unicode data. Sometimes when you wanted to get Notepad data, dump it to Excel, it will fail. Why? Because this is having DTSTR data, but actually we have to store in Excel WSTR data. Clear? So remember, sometimes Notepad data directly you cannot dump it to Excel, because this data is called as a Unicode, non-Unicode data, DTSTR data. So here it is called as a DTWSTR, wide string, bigger string data. You have to use the data conversion. So data conversion can be used to convert the data from one type to another, STR to WSTR, or number to decimal to number, character to var to character. All these things, if you wanted to do, data conversion can be done, but you need to understand what kind of a data the entire world has. There is only two types of the data in this world. One is called Unicode, the other one is called non-Unicode. Initially, when the IT industry started, completely this data was popular, but now this is popular, and this is what is called a localization. Only one language you support, localization. This is what is called a globalization. You support all the languages. You can read the data in your own language. If you go to China, China will store the data in the Chinese language. Only in India, we read more and more English, but so otherwise, all other countries like Russia, Bulgaria or Africa, even Arab, Dubai, Saudi, all the Arab countries, they don't speak English. They'll have the data in the Arabic, right? So they store the data in Arabic in Oracle and SQL Server. So you can store the data as it is in, SQL Server, Arabic, Hindi, everything you can store as it is. All the SQL will take not only English data, you should also store Arabic data, Hindi data, Sanskrit, Telugu, Marathi, Urdu, Spanish, Russia, all the data as it is, you can store in your SQL Server also. Remember that point. Okay, now? So what kind of a data we have? All over the world data is Unicode data as well as non-Unicode data. Am I clear? So this is what is important one. Let me go to the next one. Derived column transformation. I wanted to create some expressions. For example, I wanted to have do some kind of expressions. For example, I wanted to derive. I need the complete female, but out of this, I need only this. I have the data like this, but take the first letter. I have a male in the source data. Take this one. If the gender equals to male, then a name should have with Mr. is suffix, right? Prefix. And if gender equals to female, and the name has to be prefixed with the miss. So I wanted to have this kind of an expressions, or I would like to trim the data. I wanted to derive something. So write some expressions and do lot of things with the data. Clear? So this is what is called derived column. Very, very important transformation. So I'm going to be discussing and giving lot of examples of this. Purpose is to have the complex expressions, right? This creates a new column by using existing column. Okay, so if you wanted to have complex expressions means we will be able to perform derived column. Very, very important transformation. So I wanted to have the gender equals to M, then I need to have like this kind of a complex expressions we are going to be writing. So don't worry about all these things now. Now, I have a Bhaskar Jogi, Durga Sav, Surya Prakash. I wanted to split the data. So splitting also who's going to be done, who's going to be doing derived column. So if you wanted to do anything, derived column is the guy who's going to be doing a lot of things for you. Clear? So all the things we will be able to perform with the help of this. The next one is called character map. Where is character map? It is not here. Character map is available in the this one. Clear? So CDS splitter, everything we'll discuss later. Now character map, what it is going to be doing applies. So it will change uppercase to lowercase or lowercase to uppercase data. If you wanted to modify lowercase to uppercase, uppercase to lowercase, we are going to be using this data, this transformation, not data. So uppercase to lowercase, where will you do? Only on the character data. So number data cannot be upper and lower, right? Only string data, character data. Only string data, character data, where you will have uppercase and lowercase data. We are going to be using this transformation. The next one is called multicast transformation. One input, I have to send it to multiple destinations. So some same data, I have some 200 rows here. All the 200 rows will go to the Excel. All 200 rows will go to XML. All 200 rows will go to destination. Same data, copy and pasting here, copy and pasting here, copy and pasting here. One input, many outputs. Multicast we are going to be using. So tomorrow we'll do a lot of demos on each and every transformation so that you will understand in the better way. Compulsory interview questions. What is a multicast transformation? What is a multicast transformation? Means one input, multiple transformation. But what is the condition split? Based on the condition, you're splitting the data. So if you have a 200, if you apply a condition, some 70 rows will go here, some 30 rows will go here, some 100 rows will. This is what is called condition split. But I'm talking about multicast. 200 rows are there. Same 200 will go, same 200 will go, same 200 will go. So that is what is called multicast, no filtering. So this is the one. Then copy column transformation. It is used to create a copy of a given input column, perform a new operation on new column. Multicast creates a multiple copies of the whole data, whereas copy column creates a copy of a given column. Sometimes I will be able to get some data like this. I'm having employee ID, employee name, and employee salary. This is my employee data coming from source. Okay. So this is my data. I'm getting employee number 1. Let us say Aman, salary 1000. Employee number 2, Sita, let us say 2000. Next one, let us say Salman, 3000. I have some data like this. This is the source data. But what I do, I wanted to take the data as it is to the destination. And after that, I have to copy this column and make a copy like this. So what I have done, I have used copy column transformation. I have copied the same data. Only one column data I have copied. Copy column. Okay. I have copied the same. But why I'm copying? Because I wanted to give the new salary. New salary is a 1200. I would like to modify. The new salary is 2500. The new salary is like that. Now, if I have a column and salary new, I can rename like this. What is the advantage? I copy, and if I modify this, I don't lose the original data. I don't lose the original data. But if I modify it here, I will be able to losing the original data. So copy column, where you can copy this column and modify the data, you don't lose the original data. That is what is the need for copy column. Clear? Copy column will be copying only one column data, and later you will be able to modify this or update this. When you modify, what is advantage? You don't lose the original data. You don't lose the original data. That is what is called copy column transformation, right? Multicast creates a multiple copies of the same data, but copy column will copy one thing extra in the destination. Okay? So raw files and everything we have discussed. Again, we'll discuss later. Audit transformation. This gets the data about the environment in which the package runs, like name of the package, computer, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to know not only the data. When you copying the data, you need the data plus from which computer you got the data, and what time you got the data, who's the owner who sent the data, lot of other auditing information you needed. Clear? If you wanted to have some audit information, you will be able to use your audit transformation. This is wanted to know whether it is coming from a proper source or not. Clear? Yeah. And export column and import column transformation. Let us read. This reads data in a data flow and inserts the data into a file. For example, a picture of the each product could be exported to a different file. So you wanted to have. So these are used with databases to file systems and vice versa. And these are not very important. Let me give you one real-time example. I have an employee data. I have employee ID, employee name, employee photo. I have some data in the picture. So whenever you load any pictures or audio files or video files, all the data is stored in the hexadecimal format. Which format? Picture will not be picture in the Excel sheet. Audio file, video file, photos, everything will be converted into a hexadecimal format. But when you use export column transformation, this picture will become a JPEG file. This picture will become a JPEG file. You will be able to see the photo. Okay. To convert hexadecimal numbers into a photos, you will be able to use export. If you have a JPEG files, you can, when you load the data, it will become a hexadecimal number. Am I clear? If you have some data coming from SQL, especially binary data or photos data or audio files, video files, when you export the data, the all audio data will become MP3 format. MP3 means you can play the video, but all the photos will become JPEG. Clear? If you wanted to deal with audio data, video data, you can use a transformation called as export column. If you have a lot of JPEG files, this data you wanted to load it back to this one means you have to use what? Import column transformation. Hexadecimal to normal photos or hexadecimal to normal audio video files, and these files will be converted into hexadecimal numbers. Clear? So we'll do all the demos in tomorrow's class. And binary data called as audio data, video data, photos data is called as a binary data or hexadecimal data. Okay, we'll do the demos in tomorrow's class. And today we could learn some important transformations. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to be discussing about all the transformations in the demos. Okay, practically we're going to implement in tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Any questions? You're welcome.